Monday morning, folks. Oh, yeah. They didn't have any bacon at Tim Hortons. I'm so disappointed. Still pretty good. Oh, yeah. Well, cheers, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. And, yeah. Let's get a little elemental. Here we go. Another scorcher today. Holy, it is really hot in here today. Got the floor cleaned up, and now we're gonna start to take it out. There's a few things that I have to kind of snip along the way. Pretty decent. Not too shabby. Alright, so we got the floor starting to come up here, and it's obviously coming up really nicely. I was worried that maybe they had glued it down. I didn't hear any squeaking or anything like that. Coming up nicely. Very nicely, very nicely. I'm happy about that. I tried to do my best to save this plywood, obviously, because I think it's a 1/2 inch. It's exactly what I wanted. And it's on top of a 3/4 inch ply. We're 1.25 inches in the floor already, and with the spray foam, we want to be about 2 inches. Obviously, now that we're lifting the entire roof, that shouldn't be too much of an issue in terms of taking any space away from the inside, because we're going to be almost 9 feet in the center of the radius of this curve. Oh, I hope I got those rivets good enough. They're pretty decent. They got slots caught in them, so it should be more than enough, I would think. But who knows? I mean, in theory, always in theory. Yeah, not too shabby. This floor will be out today. Definitely not too bad. Alright, well, most of the floor is gone. And I was kind of hoping I wasn't going to find this, but definitely some water leakage. Doesn't look too bad. I'm about to rip up the other floor pieces here, and we'll see what's underneath. Oh, maybe not too bad. Pretty not bad. May have gotten really lucky there. It's nice and cool in here. But we gotta go back outside. Oh no. Grabbing a marker. Yo, these markers, by the way, by Milwaukee, the Inksol. They're unreal. They even write in the wet. They're so good. So good. And that's not a paid advertisement. I'm not sponsored by Milwaukee, but I would love to be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark these out and take them out accordingly so that I can reuse at least the majority of the cutting for the floor will be done, like a frame, and then I'm gonna be spray foaming inside that. Make it a tad bit easier, I'm hoping. We'll see if this actually works out the way that I'm thinking it's going to. This floor is all out. Crazy. So, what are we doing now? Well, let me tell you. We are going back to grinding rivets. Fun. Yeah. At least I don't have too much left to do on the roof. My arms are still a little bit sore. Oh yeah, feeling in the shoulders. Once the windows come out, then we can take these panels off. I've taken all the screws out. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to take the rain guard on the outside of the bus. This thing right here. I need to take these off in order to get these panels off. And we're gonna be cutting here anyways, and the only reason I have to take these off is so I can insulate properly, because that is all the insulation that was in there. But I'm so happy that the floor is nice and dry. I'm trying to save money for the customer wherever we can. Jess has been amazing with us. She's willing to obviously share her home with the internet. Remember to check her Instagram page out at North Star Skoolie. Just put it right over here. And be sure to check us out online at elementscanadaco.com or Elements Canada Co. on Instagram and Facebook. We're always looking for collaborations. We're willing to take custom orders. We do custom, it's what we love, it's what we do. So make sure you send us an email here, info@elementscanadaco.com. We'll get you your own very special piece. You'll be able to say you're the only one in the world to have it. That's the best part of doing custom work. No one else has it. Thank you for continuing to follow along, and let's get back to work here, shall we? Got another discovery. I'm assuming that previous owner was named April. And got a couple cool written things here. So, live forever. Well, definitely, this bus is definitely live forever. Oh yeah. And here we go. We got April. Now, the other bad news here, unfortunately, is that water did leak underneath, in between the two layers of the plywood. That means that I gotta use new stuff, unfortunately. That's okay, because we're gonna go with the 1/2-inch ply. Most of this stuff is still okay, but we'll go with the 1/2-inch ply on top of our little subfloor that we built here. So moving right along. Well, here we have it. We are down to the metal floor. It's amazing. It's actually in really good shape. There's a couple rust spots here and there, but nothing that is looking like it's going to cause too many issues. We're close to having this almost completely empty. I'm really stoked about that. It was really hot today too. Oh my god. It really hot today. Having a couple fans in here, just woo. I have 2 rows of rivets left at the very bottom. I completely missed that one. We had a couple screws snap, but that's to be expected. And unfortunately, I did find that a lot of that plywood was starting to rot. It was pretty soaked, as well as a lot of it was pink, which was also from the winter coolant had put into the lines. So I'm guessing that thing is probably seeping somewhere. That thing is probably seeping somewhere. We're gonna cover this floor in basically like a rocker guard. Solid steel on the top side here. We'll Bondo all the holes. Make sure that everything is sealed from the outside on the underneath here. So it's metal, so there's a lot of there's a lot of heat transfer that would happen there too, right? So that we'll cover up all these holes, and then we'll roll on a rocker guard, let that dry for a day. We should be ready to start making cuts on this roof. It's going up. Anywho, thank you so much for following along on this number 7 episode. Basically back down to the guts, the inner guts of a bus. We are tiny home to bus to tiny home. Please find us on Instagram, Elements Canada Co, or on our website at elementscanadaco.com. You can find this bus on Instagram at North Star Skoolie. Till next time, everyone, have a great night. My name is Jake. I'm the owner of Elements Canada Co, and I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by our YouTube channel where we get a little bit elemental. ElementsCanadaCo.com. We do have some merch available. We are still taking on custom orders. Feel free to give us a shout and we'll be able to get a quote out to you. If you click over here, you'll be able to see the series that we've put together for our 36-foot school bus conversion into a tiny home. And if you click down below or just over here, you'll be able to subscribe to our channel. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe. And find us on Instagram, Facebook, Elements Canada Co, or online at elementscanadaco.com. All the best, and thank you, thank you, thank you.